Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Star Ocean Till the End of Time. In the last episode, we rescued Amina from Douglas Forest, and we finally got a decision out of Fate so that he is now going to help Aquaria with their weapons development and ending the war. In this episode, we are going to actually complete our private action that we stopped most of the way through. Which also means we're going to finally complete this map, which has been kind of bugging me the entire time. I hate to be the one to say it, but yeah. Also, these guys are here.
No problem.
Too late for regrets.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Okay, good job, Fate. Thank you for the level up. Jeez. That brings him to 20. He's not quite there yet. Now, as you can see, they got a couple of guards here, but that's not what I'm worried about. Now, they should be at the inn again. You basically have to travel to a bunch of inns.
Oh, it's so cold. Oh, I'm chilly. My hands itch and my feet hurt.
Miss Romina, don't get so close to the fire or you'll regret it later. Keep a good distance there.
Nope.
That's easy for you to say. I'm cold. If I have to freeze to death like this, then I can't wait until I'm dead already.
Oh dear. It's not good for the body to get cold and then hot again so fast like that.
But I'm so cold. How do you stay so calm? You better not have a thermostat hidden on you somewhere.
No, of course not. I used to live in snowbound mountains, you know. So I'm just a little more used to the cold wind of these snowfields than you are. That's all.
A little? So you say this is just something I need to get used to?
Yes, to an extent. Compared to back then, this is actually not so bad.
You sure don't look like you've experienced half as much as you say you have.
Hey, it's you. So we meet again.
You again? This can't be just a coincidence. Hey, you aren't just following us around, are you?
I'd have to know where you were really trying to go before I could start following you. I thought you said you wanted to go to Curlsaw.
No, we don't really have any particular It's not like we're hiding our destination. Actually,
We're not really proud about it, you know.
It looks like they're really just lost. Maybe these two are just not cut out for life on the road. You already passed Curlsaw. You should head back.
You're kidding!
You can think what you want. But why would I want to lie to you in a situation like this?
Well,
you're kidding, right? I guess not.
hey, Ruddle! Didn't you say that we'd never get lost again now that you bought a compass? So then why are we in totally the wrong place again? What were you looking at?
Yes, isn't that weird? I looked at the compass and walked in the direction on the map. You know, I bet the magnetism's different here. The compass has been pointing straight up for a long time, and I thought that was odd.
You! If you think something's not quite right, then say so!
Yep. They had already passed Curlsaw. Also, since we are here in Aryglyph, and we have close to enough, I should be able to might actually be able to. Yes, I can now afford one one weapon. Either Nell or Fate. And it's gonna be Fate. Because let's face it, I'm gonna be using Fate a hell of a lot more than anyone else. And also, look at that damage amount. He is going to be set for some time. Now, alternatively, you could just sell these, but at this point, there's no sense in it. Well, you can sell the Maiden Marisa, but it's basically worthless. The Winking Sage Cider, I might as well. There. The Mist Charm. You can technically grind those. But we actually now have a far better weapon for Fate. I kind of want to get the one for Nell and even one for Cliff, but we don't really have the funds for it. And anyway, we need to head back to Curlsaw.
Dirty trick.
So that's how it's gonna be, huh?
Nope. Look at that, 1,400. Oh. There's also later on going to be some enemies that you encounter as the story progresses for this particular map. So just beware of that when you come back to Aryglyph, because you will be coming back. Wow, these guys really. Nope. There. There we go.
That was fun.
Yeah, more fall is always nice. But the thing I want is map clearance. That's what I want.
Give me a break.
Yeah, these guys
I let my guard down.
do not, like, let up on chasing you.
Electric fist.
But they're,
That
like,
was easy.
really easy now. So I wouldn't worry too much about not getting them cleared or having a difficult time with them. Since, you know, they're easy, we had already come into contact with them at the Curlsaw training facility. In fact, a lot of the enemies that you're going to see here are actually ones that we had already encountered. They're very easy to deal with. Especially this guy.
Wasted my time.
You want a taste of my blade, do you?
Electric fist. Here.
Yeah, see?
Hammer of Mordor.
Very easy to deal with.
Moron. Know your enemy before you.
I just need to clear this section of the map. Oh, there's an item here. Blackberries. I'll take it. More MP recovery is always nice. We're almost done with clearing this map. Okay, I know there's a spot I'm missing. Oh, there's an item on sale, and it should be the one that we just looked at last episode. Yeah, the Miracle Power. There we go. Exploration rate 100. Now, I believe if we go to Curlsaw, there should be another cutscene. It should be finishing up of what we just did. Should being the key word here. Now we just gotta make it, and then we gotta go all the way back to Paterni and head north to Aquios. Is there anyone up top? I want to say they're at the inn. Nope, it's just Cliff and Nell. I think I actually might just be done with it. But I'm gonna double check. Nope, okay. Alright. No. Okay, so I am officially done with that particular one. That is actually something I needed to do for Nell. So we can just move right on through to Aquios. Someone got a license. Well, that's fine. Oh, excuse me. I should actually head back to the training facility, but we'll be there in the not too distant future. Now, there's Cliff. I don't need anything for Nell here. That's there. Just go past Paterni and move on. Oof. We're finally going to just get on with the story. I know I've been wasting some time, but trust me, it's worth it. I never successfully managed to get Nell's ending. I've always gotten a neutral ending. And I think that's mostly because Nell's ending is so difficult to get in the first place, because if you miss one particular private action that involves her, you're kind of screwed. Jewel of Alertness. Let's see. Okay. That's the city gate for Aquios. And then there's that bridge right there. You're definitely gonna want to remember that. Magical berries. Ooh, this is a new healing item. So remember how perfect berries are a 60% for all parties. Magical berries are a 90. That is a damn near 100% full. That is like an elixir or a mega elixir in Final Fantasy. Except it doesn't heal MP. But it's very comparable, to say the least. Blackberries, I'm gonna need those. You're always gonna need blackberries. So you want to keep a supply. And I don't care for any of these enemies. They are not worth my time. Yep. Come on. Let me through. Let me through. Let me through! Let's see. Now. Is it truly necessary to get all of this stuff? Well, kind of. Especially if you plan on doing 100% of the entire game. You will have to end up backtracking. Otherwise, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Again, this is only if you have a completionist mindset. Because there's going to be certain things that you're just not going to be able to do. There's even optional dungeons.
What?
Oh god, not the bats. These enemies are the kinds of enemies you would have encountered in the tutorial fight if you had continued. Yeah. I don't like these things. There. Now that the bats are done. No.
Too late for regrets.
That's still a hefty sum of full. It's not like in the thousands or anything, but that's still a decent amount. But that's an exit point that you want to be careful on. You can go there, but it's not like it's overly necessary right now. I think you're only going to be able to do that later. Let's see, I want to get this done. And then I want to head back down. And get the rest of this. I want to be careful not to go back into Paterni. That's going to be a regular thing with me, isn't it? But anyway. We're actually almost done with the map completion. In fact, this should be the last... Yep, there we go. That is the last little bit. The Orisa field is 100% complete. We got another 144 scale rabbit, which I'm still not seeing a real improvement on. Like, legitimately. Look at this thing. But we are finally in Aquios. After some time.
What a beautiful city.
Yes. It's the pride of our kingdom. But there are people trying to take this city for themselves.
Airycliff, huh?
Yes.
Nell, what happens next?
First, I'll introduce the two of you to our ruler.
You mean the Queen?
That's right.
So what's this queen like, anyway? I was kind of hoping she'd be hot myself.
Cliff. Down, boy.
Look, Cliff, whatever you do, please don't say something like that in front of Her Majesty.
I do not blame Nell for this.
Come on, you know I'm just teasing. It's a J-O-K-E.
A joke. Yeah, I know.
Right.
Thank you. I love how in sync they are with this.
No, really.
Alright. So, the next, and I mean the next private action, is actually before we actually meet the queen. So, we do have some time before we head to the castle.
Shall we go then?
Let's. The castle is straight down this road.
Hey, wait up, you guys!
Cliff, next time don't be an idiot, please. Alright, now we've got some new things that we need to look at for the inventions. There's also something when it comes to this getting to this particular menu that I should actually... Ooh, super sweet curry. Oh wait, that's bad. That's actually really bad. Also, we have new people we can recruit. We have Eliza, who is an alchemist. She reduces time by 30%. Gratz, who is a smith. Really, his time and cost don't change, but he's got a really good smithing level. And then we have Stannis, who decreases time and cost by 30 and 20% respectively. She is a featherfolk and is a crafter. If you ever come across Stannis, try and get her because she's really good for crafting. Now, invention list. We have the miracle power and super sweet curry, and we can look.
My, Dead Last. You can do better than that.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm... Oh, wait, no, that's actually for actually creating things. Mayu and Melina actually have done so. So they actually get points. I am just gonna use the blueberries and a blackberry. Now, this private action that I'm going to get is near the grocer, which is on the east side of the city. In fact, there should be... Yeah, that's the grocer. Should be one of these houses. Nope, because it's supposed to be... Oh, 2 doors down. So it should be this building. Should have been that. That automatically gives you like 2 points for Nell. He also has an item, which is synthesis. Synthesis actually sells for far more than every other material that you obtain. So if you don't plan on actually doing any synthesis, then just know that that's what's going to happen. You'll be able to sell it for a decent chunk change, which should be... Let's see, I got 2 of them. Okay, well, it sells for 200. It's far more than smithing or crafting or even machinery or anything like that. It's not bad. The magical berry sells for 2,200. Are you gonna need it? No. Now, we really don't have anything to do here in Aquios after that private action. So we're just gonna go right
Halt!
to it.
The royal castle lies ahead. The chapel is not open for worship at this time.
If you are here to worship, come back later. Otherwise, you'd best leave.
At ease.
Lady Nell!
So these guys, I mean, these gentlemen are...
That's right. We'll be going in now.
Let's see.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am!
ma'am!
Okay, my next one is gonna be a fair bit. We've already got that one. Alright, yeah. My next one is gonna be an Arius, but it's gonna be a little bit before we actually get to it.
We're going to the audience chamber upstairs.
What's in there?
That's the chapel. Pilgrimages to Kadan, the holy land of Apris, involve such a long and treacherous journey that most people just do their worshiping here, in the castle chapel.
Chapel.
If you're interested, go take a look later.
I might just do that.
The audience chamber is this way. Follow me.
Now, if you want to actually do Nell's ending, you can't go ahead of her. You have to follow behind. And you actually have to talk to her in 2 separate locations. So try and stay as close as you can to her, because otherwise you will lose a few points. All right. And there we go.
I have returned, Your Majesty.
You have done well. Are these the ones?
Yes, Magistrate Lascelles.
Lift your faces. Her Majesty will speak now. Listen well to her words.
Welcome, engineers of Greeton, to the sacred kingdom of Aquaria. I am the queen of this country, Romeria Zin Emurel.
My name is Fate Linegaud.
My name is Cliff Fitter, Your Majesty. I am deeply honored and grateful for this audience with your royal person.
We have summoned you to this royal palace to request your assistance. As you may have heard, our country is at war with Eriglyph, and the war is not going well for Aquaria. The situation calls to mind Chapter 15 of Ikelos' Book of Prophecies, a book that contains the holy teachings of Apris.
Ikelos' Book of Prophecies?
Chaos in the Holy Land. The chaos shall spread catastrophe, and from that catastrophe shall be born a new maelstrom of war. It is our belief that this prophecy is about to come true. And we believe that you are the arrow of which the prophecy speaks. Our country is now embroiled in a war with Eriglyph. Unless something is done, our innocent citizens shall perish. beg of you to lend us your strength.
I will say that the queen is actually lovely.
I don't know what we'll be able to do, but we will do all we can. And that is why we came here.
We are in your debt.
Guard, show the travelers from Greeton to the guest quarters.
Yes, sir.
All right. Don't move. Who goes there? Reveal yourself. Slowly. Huh? Wait, you're that... I've seen you before. You live within our city walls. What are you doing here? Only authorized personnel are allowed in this part of the castle. Please, don't be so angry with me. It's a bit embarrassing. You see, I came to worship at the Great Temple, but I seem to have gotten lost on the way out. I've been wandering around here for quite some time. I'm sorry. I'll leave right away. Please forgive me. Came to worship? Yes, that's right. I'll be leaving now. I better have someone keep an eye on him. I remember hearing Farlene say she knew someone who was good at that sort of thing. That would be the best person to take care of this.
These are your quarters. You may stroll around the castle as you wish. If you need something, ask the nearest soldier.
Thanks, pal. So what are you gonna do?
What do you mean, do?
They said you could walk around the castle if you want to. I think I'm gonna go check out the chapel.
The chapel?
Yeah, well, I'm an atheist myself, but I'm sorta interested in the art.
You? Interested in art?
Hey, don't laugh. I'm actually a bit of an artiste myself, although you wouldn't think it to look at me. Mirage said as much.
She did?
That's right. She said, you're the kind of guy who decides with his emotions before using his head. In other words, she thinks I'm an impressionist.
I don't think that's what she meant. I think she means you are someone who goes by the fucking seat of his pants.
I don't think that's what she meant.
I agree, Fate.
Yeah, she also said I'm always looking at pretty women, which I guess was her way of praising my keen sense of aesthetics, don't you think?
I think it's more along the lines of she probably believes you to be a womanizer.
I wonder.
Well, anyway, there you have it. Be back in a bit.
Now he says that, but I got $5 saying he's got something else in mind, and it's not going to actually involve looking at women for a change. Now we do have some items we can do look in for Aquaria. Well, Aqueous. One of these, in fact, is actually, I believe... Yep, this is Nell's room. If you're in a private action here, which I don't think will be happening for Nell specifically, but I believe that's where she would be. This is Claire's room, which has fire shielding, which protects you from fire damage. That'll actually be very helpful later on. We have the High Priestess's room. We have a couple of places we can go. And this is Magistrate Lascelles' room, but it's already preoccupied by this guy. I don't know what his relation is to Lascelles, but, well, I guess that's neither here nor there. This is the storehouse. Which contains a couple of items that we just got. And the ripe berries, which is kind of good because I was actually using them quite a bit. The ripe berries are not bad. I believe this is a room. It is. Specifically, it's the library. Are there any items here? I don't think so. Libraries generally don't keep items around. So I'm just gonna exit there. And I'm gonna go to the other side. There's Nell. I don't think she's gonna let me out yet. So, I'm just gonna continue looking around. This is the weapon fabrication room. You're gonna be in here later. I know some of you are probably gonna be like, oh, I'm so sick and tired of him saying later. Remember this for later, do that for later. I'm sorry, but a lot of these areas that you're seeing me go into, they're also story related. Dion's run. We have not met Dion yet, but you will. Probably in the next episode. Runologist's room. There's no treasure here. The materials storehouse. There's nothing here. And let's see. Elena Fromm's room. Also, we have not met Elena. But we will. We'll meet both her and Dion. And a runologist's room. Let's see. Yeah, I've still got some time. Was I already in this room? I think I was. Yes, I was. This was Elena's room. Now, let's see. Yeah, this room is the weapons storehouse, which contains a couple of items. Blackberries. And the Jewel of Alertness. And in this room is another library, the Library of Runology. And again, there's really no items here, but it's always nice to look at things. You might actually get something lore-wise about the planet, but there's really no sense to it. A lot of the things that you discover are things you discover along the journey. Now, the Great Temple of Castle Aquaria. I'm not going up top just yet, mainly because that's also story related and we'll end up there anyway. Yeah. There's no other reason Cliff would go to a chapel, a place of worship, other than to try and gather info. Yeah. Not much, to tell you the truth. About all I know is it's teeming with Federation and Vendini ships out there. It seems it'll be a while before Quark's main fleet gets here. And yeah, the war between Vendini and the Federation is not over yet. But with that, we should be able to actually, I believe, go outside. Nope. Okay, so we talked to Cliff. We're gonna go back to our room. And we get a cutscene.
Oh, you're back. See anything interesting?
Not really. Cliff?
Hmm?
You told me I'd understand everything once I met Quark's leader, right?
I don't think I said everything, but yeah.
But you didn't expect things to turn out this way either, did you?
Not really.
So tell me, who's the leader? What will I understand? Why did the Vendini capture my dad? You know something, don't you?
He does.
I don't know everything, but what I do know wouldn't do you any good anyway.
But I may never find out.
Relax. You'll see your dad again. I'll make sure of it. Just be patient.
No argument from fate. He knows not to press the issue. But, ooh, birds. Nice.
I'm coming in.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, thanks.
Today we're going to the Runological Weapon Research Facility.
Oh, that where they're making that weapon?
Yes. It's time. Time for you to lend us your knowledge.
Sure, but until we actually see it, we can't make any promises.
Of course. First, I want you to meet the person in charge. Her lab is on the west side of the castle. Shall we then?
Now, since this was our room, I wanted to wait until later. Or rather, until now. Hang on, how long? Well, got a little bit of time. So, I'm gonna take the short route. Or rather, the shorter route. And there's not a whole lot of doors on the top floor. That's also another reason why I didn't come here. But this is the one we want.
This is it. It's me. I brought the engineers.
Please come in.
That's Lady Elena, head of Aquaria's first Runological Weapon Development Division. Lady Elena, these are the two engineers for my report.
I'm Elena Fromm, leader of Runological Weapon Development.
Nice to meet you. I'm Fate Line God.
Howdy, Cliff Fitter.
A pleasure to meet you. I have to admit They're much younger than I expected.
Yet they are knowledgeable.
I read the report. I do not doubt your information. It looks like we have no choice but to rely on that knowledge. We still haven't been able to analyze that metal fragment.
Did you call for me, Lady Elena?
Yes, Dion. Come in.
Pardon my interruption. Is this them?
Yes, the big one is Cliff, and the smaller one, Fate. This is my right-hand man, Dion Landers, Chief Researcher of Runological Weapon Development.
I'm Dion. Pleased to meet you. I hear you are men of learning. We're hoping you can impart some of your wisdom upon us.
I don't mean to rush you, but would you take a look at the runological weapon we're working on? A number of structural issues have been troubling us.
Sure, no problem.
Dion, can you show them the way, please? I can't leave my desk right now.
Absolutely. Please, this way.
And now, we've officially met Elena and Dion.
I must admit, I am surprised. I thought you would be a bit older.
I'm impressed that you're chief researcher at such a young age.
Well, I'm still an apprentice compared to Lady Elena.
Dion? Stop jabbering there. Hurry up and show them.
Yes, Lady Elena. Please forgive me. Oh, she's mad at me now. Let's go. This way, please.
I don't think she's really mad, more like just a tad bit irritated. But
This is the Runological Weapon Research Lab, where we do the basic design work for new weapons. The weapon we'd like you to take a look at is in the fabrication room.
well,
This is what I wanted you to take a look at.
it looks like a howitzer. A very fancy looking howitzer.
So what's the matter with this thing?
The device itself is basically complete, but it lacks the punch we need for it to work as a weapon. But if we increase the output, we run into durability problems.
I see.
Wait, something's not right. Should a planet at this level of civilization even have a weapon like this? This technology is obviously too advanced for them to have.
A mystery, isn't it?
What do you think? You see the problem? If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them.
No, I don't have any questions, but... I'm sorry. Can I take a look at it a little longer?
Sure. No problem at all. Take as long as you need.
Thank you. Should I really complete this thing? Even if I wasn't worried about the UP3. I get the feeling this is going a little too far.
Maybe.
Hey, come here.
Even Cliff can see something's not right about this whole situation.
What is it?
I'm no expert, but, doesn't this smell a little fishy to you?
Yeah, it's definitely too advanced. This sort of thing shouldn't even exist on a planet at their stage of development.
So, you gonna help them?
Well, you're already too far in now.
I'm not sure. What do you think?
Me? Well, if we finish it, lots of people are gonna die. Question is, are we okay with that? I mean, I don't like doing something that I can't take responsibility for myself. It'd be different if I were the one making the decision to fire. But the idea of some other guy who ain't me deciding what to do with a weapon I created, that kinda bugs me.
But this country, with its symbological technology, might be able to complete this weapon eventually, even if we don't help them. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe is the key word here. But they've already stated it themselves. They're in a losing battle.
Anyway, like I said before, you make the call.
They're in a bit of desperation. That's why they're trying to complete this. You're already too far in now. You might as well see it through to the end.
I'll do it. I'll help them.
What about your beloved UP3, huh?
Kind of pointless.
I know this weapon might cause great suffering, but on the other hand, think of the suffering it can prevent.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Huh? But I thought you didn't...
Who said I wouldn't help you? You've prepared yourself for the consequences, so as your bodyguard, I'd best do the same.
Indeed.
Thanks.
Well, I don't exactly want to die like a dog on this backwater planet either. So let's hurry up and finish this, make a communicator, and get out of here. We still gotta rescue your dad, too, so let's not waste any time.
Right. Mr. Landers?
Just call me Dion. What is it?
Dion, can I see the blueprint for this weapon?
Sure, no problem. Come on over to the lab.
Well, when completing something that has the issues that they have, you gotta consider the materials that are being used.
Thank you. Can I also have some paper and something to write with, please?
Sure, use this.
Dion, what kind of wire are you using to conduct the runological power?
Iron wire, why?
Iron. Okay, that explains why the wire can't take the heat when you increase the output.
Yep, because iron has a lower melting point.
Yes, that's our biggest problem.
When you increase the power, it breaks. And when you decrease the power, you can't use it as a weapon. That it? Bummer.
Superconducting aluminum would easily solve this problem, but that's not an option here.
Superconducting aluminum?
He's almost going into it.
Never mind. Just talking to myself.
Yeah.
Dion, have you tried copper?
No. Well, I know that copper would probably solve the overheating issue, but...
Is there a problem?
We can't obtain enough copper to complete this device.
You don't have any mines?
No, there's a mine. It's just...
Wild dragons have taken up residence there.
Yep. Dragons.
Even one dragon would be a terrible enemy, so there's no way we could ever enter a whole nest of them, and mining is out of the question.
Well.
Dragons. Well, that explains it.
The mine in question is in Aryglyph territory, and is under the jurisdiction of the Dragon Brigade.
The Dragon Brigade?
Even if we were successful in obtaining the copper, there's no guarantee that we'd be able to make it back here safely.
Well, there's no real guarantee of anything when it comes to wartime.
So you see the problem.
Your average guy doesn't stand a chance against wild dragons and the Dragon Brigade.
Copper's really our best bet. What should we do?
What are you talking about? All we have to do is go and get it.
Oh.
Can we?
Of course we can. Do I look like an average guy to you? I got no problem with dragons. No problem at all.
I sure appreciate your groundless self-confidence in situations like this.
So do I.
Groundless? You're pretty rude, you know that? Don't you think it's about time you admitted how tough I am?
It's not that I don't admit it. I just think you're a little overconfident, that's all.
Whatever.
You can't be seriously considering going. Just the two of you.
No.
What are you talking about? It won't be just the two of them. I'm going too.
Thank you, Nell. Love you.
You too? It's still insane.
Not really.
Don't worry. They may be engineers, but they really can fight. They've already proven themselves against the Black Brigade.
Maybe so, but still.
But we won't be able to carry all that copper by ourselves. We'll need to bring several people with us just to transport it. How much do we need?
Several dozen kilos, I'd say.
All right. No problem. My subordinates should be able to handle that much by themselves.
Several dozen kilos. You might as well just say 100 kilos,
We'll
dude.
take Tarnave and Farlene.
You insist on going, don't you? Well, all right, but don't take any unnecessary risks.
I know. I swear you're just like Claire, always worried.
And Dion, take this.
What's this?
I glanced over your blueprint and jotted down a number of problem areas and possible solutions. You can deal with these while we're out getting the copper.
Of course. Yes, I see. This should be a dramatic improvement.
Well, it's really nothing.
Remember, folks, Fate is from the Stardate year for Earth. College. I can guarantee you a lot of this stuff is probably elementary to him.
All right, get to work, Dion.
Yes, ma'am. And please, be careful.
I'll go gather my team. Let's meet up at the entrance to Aquios once you're ready.
All right. So I'm starting to run a little low on time. And I noticed that there was a treasure chest here. 4,700 full. That is actually not bad. It's not quite the, hey, you're gonna get 12,000, but other than that, it's not bad. Now I gotta go back and get to the save spot. So, we have our objective. We're going to be getting copper from a mine all the way back in Aryglyph territory. We're essentially stealing from their resources. But until then, this is Shadow Zotai signing off, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.